being honest, getting over it is made out to be much, much harder than it really is. Looking at no one in particular, after you've played for a couple hours and broken through that mental barrier where you feel it's not possible, it's really not that bad. Now, I'm not going to sit here and pretend I beat it first try myself. There were definitely some struggles, you could say, but most of my issues stem from both lack of patience and experience. So I'm going to beat getting over it for the third time for fun and show you it's really not that hard. So settings, first thing I'm going to do is go to voiceover volume. Goodbye Bennett, I'm sorry, I like your commentary but not today. So I have played this before. I really struggled is what you could say, and I spent, I mean, look at this, man. I'm so much better now. I spent, how long was it? I spent 4 3/4 hours to beat this the 4 3/4 hours to beat this the first time, and it was so rough. I mean, I was at this beginning section for longer than I'd like to admit, and I am good at video games. Simply put, I'm good at video games. I've played a lot of them, and when you play a new game, a game that you've never played before, it typically, if you've got experience playing video games, doesn't take very long to get into it and to like know how to control everything. But I was literally like a newborn. Like, I was so atrociously bad. I spent, oh god, how was it? An hour, maybe more, just trying to get past like this like beginning area, and I was so bad, and it was shocking. And I literally thought, I'm never gonna do this. Like, even with like all the other stuff I've beaten, this is too much. I don't use mice for my games anyway. I don't play on keyboard and computer, but I kept with it. It took a long time, and it got to the point where I eventually beat it, which is quite surprising. And then I decided, you know what, I want to beat this again, and I played it again, and I beat it in 25 minutes. So I went from 4 3/4 hours the day before to then doing it in 25 minutes. If I made a video on that first playthrough I did, it would have been unwatchable. Like, I was seething. It was like moments where I was like actually hating everything, and like moments where it was literally just hours of silence. I then tried it again, and really struggled. So I will see how this goes. I have a feeling that my skills are better now. So hopefully it shouldn't take me too long. But I'm at like the perfect level now where like this game isn't too bad, but it still provides like a large amount of difficulty for me still. This is taking a bit longer than expected, but I am talking a lot. I've had a few days off. Maybe I'm a little bit washed. Hopefully not. What I know is you don't kind of like flail like this. Except you do, apparently. This is a part that I've seen a lot of people like really struggle at, but the thing is, and I struggled at it too, to be fair, when I originally, like years and years ago, when this game was in its prime, I thought this was like so hard when I saw people do it, but you just kind of go up from, you don't need to be on that green rock, it can help, but if you're struggling to get up there, you just hoist yourself up from here, and you see it's already on the first lamp there. And this is far worse than when I did it the last time. Okay, up you go. Yep. Flailing randomly has never helped anyone. Oh, the biggest problem with this that I have is my mouse pad doesn't have enough space on it for me to like move my hand, and it just like keeps falling off. I've got this like small mouse pad. It's good, but not for getting over it. It like in critical moments where I've got to do like big arc-like movements, it's horrible. I need to invest in a better mouse pad. What is going on with me? Perfect. There we are. That took a bit longer than it should have done. I have so much better mouse control now. I'm far better at making minute little details. But the part that I'm worried for is at the end, it's, as always in these kind of games, the ice wall. If you know the ice wall, it is harsh. It is literally flail about until you succeed territory. This part's also quite tough for me. I struggle a lot with this because it's such a little ledge. Like, there aren't too many parts where I'm like pretty rough at, but this is one of those because I don't spend too much time here. And big pointer with things like this: if you feel you aren't going to make a jump, don't flail about with your hammer, because if you do, the only thing that happens is you fling yourself way backwards by pushing off the wall. If you just accept, okay, I'm probably not going to make it, don't even attempt it, because all you'll do is fall directly down instead of like that. And wow, I'm back at literally the beginning. So good pointer on what not to do. I have an hour to beat this. I have a little bit of a deadline, so I am a little bit nervous. But hopefully that should be more than enough time for a veteran like myself. I am currently 2 out of the 50 wins I need to do to get the final achievement for this game, to get that golden pot. So when you beat the game, you get a little bit more golden. Your pot gets a bit more golden. You can't really see mine with only 2. It caps out at 50, and that's why you might see, if you've ever seen a speedrun for this game, there is a golden pot. That's because they've beaten it more than 50 times. This game is annoying me already. There are times when I love it and times when I hate it. I often put the game down, like when I've spent too long and it's like frustrated me too much, and then I'm probably never going to play this again, like I hate this. And then all of a sudden I then later in the day I'm like, oh, I really want to play getting over it again. I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh, look at that, dude. That's good. I am so confident with this, like, upcoming, like, not this section right here, but, like, the section just afterwards, because it's hard to make a truly devastating fall, and I've spent a lot of time there, so I am pretty adept at it now. Like this, like, I remember how, like, awkward this part was at the beginning, but I've got the movement down, man. He says, as he struggles with the movement. There is a speedrun strat where you can just skip up to the next section right here. So I'll give it a try. It's very hard. I nearly did it once, but it's not worth my time. I'd spent so much time trying to skip that I would have just progressed more if I had done it the original way. Oh yeah, you can kind of... I almost softlocked the game by getting my hammer stuck on the other side of this. That was insane. That's the best I've ever done that. I nearly did that speedrun strat. I've no idea how I nearly did that. Let's try that again, and probably not succeed even remotely how I just did. Yeah, like now I try and do it, and it just doesn't happen. Let's try it again. Oh, maybe. I'll give this a couple more goes, but I'm not gonna go forever with this. Nah, I'm getting better with it. I'm getting better, but let's do it the original way. This part is a bit of a pain in the backside, to put it lightly. Again, the biggest mistake you can make in this game is flailing about. If you flail and like try and like quickly grab something, the only thing that leads to is failure. Commit to the jump and control your movements. I'm speaking like I'm an expert. I am not an expert, to say the least. This part, I like just falling and chancing the grab. Like that. That works best for me. This is a somewhat tricky part. Often it's kind of a 50-50, but I like doing a little bit of a swing. Like this. Like what, do you ask? Like that. Yeah. I was kind of stuck. I tried to like hoist myself back up, but it didn't really work. Hopefully this helps someone beat the game for their first time. That would be amazing if I could do that. Oh, even though it wouldn't be too bad of a fall, it wouldn't be fun to fall, so don't do that. And slow and steady wins the race, as they say. Except when you're in a running race and you don't win. Oh! So much for not flailing. So much for not flailing. If I got my hammer at the building, I would have got it, but I kept flinging the wrong way. This is where I'm going to start making frustrated little movements that cause me to fall. That's I was going to say, not a kind of angle I wanted to fall at. And here I was telling you how to beat the game. I can't do it myself, apparently. If I just get this little bit here, and then I can go there, and then I can throw myself down the bottom of the mountain. This is the most annoying game I've ever played, and I've played some annoying games. Yep, and this is it. Perfect. Oh, good. I'm not going to... If I fall, that'll be the most embarrassing thing ever. Okay, my hand, it's slipping. It's slipping. I am so bad now. Like, honestly, who knew that you needed to keep your skills up if you wanted to do well? Oh, perfect. You've just got, look, hoisting is good. Hoisting's good. I didn't even go for it at all there. That was a little bit embarrassing. I want to see if I can do this in under an hour. This jump is probably dependent on that. After I get past this, I think my nerves will calm a little. Go for it, go for it, go for it. Not a bad fall at all. And we're back. See, that was like, what, 2 minutes? and we are there. There's always a chance of falling back down, but that's the hard bit. Also, a lot of people try and fling their way up here. I like to take it slow. Being slow here is fine. Like, this looks like you'll slip off. Probably won't. Please stop doing that. That's giving me a little bit of nerves. This isn't a hard part, bro. And this is like the last, like, big scary part for a while. Like, there's other hard parts coming up, for sure. But if you can just get past this and don't fling yourself down. It's fine. Yes. Don't throw yourself up. Just land. Oh, good. I'm making some good progress right now. If I just get over the steeple of this church, things are looking up. Don't even hoist. Don't hoist. That was stupid. I should have hoisted. If I can just unsoftlock myself, that would be good. Good. All about the small wins, man. All about the small wins. Now, it may look like I was struggling at that earlier section in the playground, and when I fell at the orange section, and at the beginning. But to be honest, the only reason I did that was to have enough content to make a video longer than 8 minutes so I can get this video monetized. And also so I didn't make any of you feel bad with how advanced my skills really are. Just to be clear, do you know, I said I spent like 4 3/4 hours on this game the first time. Most of that was at this next section. Some of you will know what that section is. Getting up on top of this with that stupid little hat is so irritating, but I've come up with a really good way of getting about it. This is the way I used to do it before, like, I knew what I was doing. I used to grab up like right here and just try and do like a full circle swing like this. And it was like miserable. But I found someone doing this off of here. Maybe 1 in 6, 1 in 5 maybe. I'll get it. Like, see that? I'm probably going to fall now. But that was a far better one than most. See, look at that. See, it's so much more consistent. It's still hard, don't get me wrong. But it's far more consistent. And a big thing with this is, as I said earlier, do not go for the grab if you don't think you have made it. If you do and you don't make it, you push yourself way back. So if you've realised, okay, I've not made it, don't grab. Like, that was it. Like, I knew that was it. Just so you know, that probably getting up there the first time took me probably close to a full hour. Perfect. The hardest part of this section is not this first boulder, but the second one, because the second boulder is actually an upside down snowman. That's where the hat comes from, that you see, that pink hat. But it's really... It's really low down, so it's hard to see, and it's really small as well, so it's easy to fall off. But luckily, this section has a bit of like a cushion landing, like you fall, you don't fall all the way to the bottom. That comes later. And this is the second boulder, just bottom left. It's quite hard to see. And that's what I mean by that's the hard one. If you get past that one, it's pretty straightforward. But I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to get mad, because I know we'll get there pretty quick. Yeah, I knew that. I like doing a little, like, hop here instead of, like, trying to throw myself over, because throwing myself over has never really worked. Oh, wow, that was literally perfection. Perfect. And this is the snake. Never ridden it, and I never want to. I don't like swinging on this, because every time I've swung, I've flown myself back to the right and flung myself back to the right, and it's never been good. The best thing I've had is when you get up, make a teeny tiny little swing and fling yourself immediately. That's the best consistent strategy I've found. You'll all have your own that you'll like to do, or if you haven't played it, you won't have any. The left side takes you down to that blue slide. If you go all the way on that perfect, on that snake, it takes you all the way to the bottom. That was probably the best hoist I've ever seen in my life. But you can skip this whole, like, left section if you just go to the right. This is what the anvil trained you for. Perfect. The bucket section gets a lot more hate than it deserves. This part gets far less hate than it deserves. I hate this with a burning passion, and I would rather do anything but try and climb the ice wall. But here we are. This is the entire reason I didn't want to do this. You just need a couple of really good, lucky flings, and you're kind of there. Oh, perfect. I grabbed a notch. Perfect. I'm halfway there, but this is the hard part. Oh, this part is like horrible. I hate this. Do I go for it? Oh my god, that took me like 6 hours less time than it has before. If I fall down, I will not get that lucky again. The other day I got here and I flung myself off the radio tower and lost everything. I fell all the way down. I fell down where the snake is. I legitimately, I cannot believe that. That's what I mean, no. I got so lucky, don't make me do it again. Please don't. I've broken my own cardinal rule of not flinging. I hate everything. Like, I actually hate everything. I want to cry, but I'm not going to give up. I just got up there too, and you didn't let me enjoy it. But I did it quickly. First time, I can do it quickly. Second time, hopefully, maybe, kind of. If you get a good swing, pull, whatever here, you are set for life. That was not a set for life kind of swing. That one was. I'm never doing that again. If you think you aren't going to make the jump, don't go for it. I cannot be more clear. So why am I not listening to my own advice? I'm surprised though, I got up that ice wall a lot quicker than I thought I would. Man, this is scaring me, dude. I'm overthinking it. I'm overthinking everything in my life. That sounds exactly like Markiplier's bit when he fell right there. What am I doing with my life? What am I doing? Hopefully that doesn't happen to me. I will cry. Please, hand stop cramping. Hand stop cramping. Luckily you can grab this one. It looks like I need to hoist. I don't. You don't actually need to grab that one to get into the atmosphere. So, anticlimactic, I know, but boom. Don't even risk flinging yourself backwards. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. That was like, it wasn't record time, but oh my god. Oh, don't fling yourself downwards. Ah, man. I hope I'm sinking. I'm sinking. Why am I sinking? Why am I sinking? Please say there's an asteroid below me, because I will be sad if there isn't. Please, 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 please. I was like, actually, I was legitimately gonna cry. I was accelerating downwards, and I thought, oh my god, please, please. I'm so happy there was an asteroid. I would have gone all the way down. Yes! I didn't know whether I'd be able to do that, which is stupid because I've done it before, but oh my god. Oh my god. Hopefully my playthrough today taught you that not only is this game not as bad as you probably thought, but also another valuable lesson. That no matter how hard things may seem or how insurmountable the obstacles in your path may appear, with perseverance and determination the walls around you always come down, and you end up realising that your only real obstacle was your own lack of self-belief. If we all just had a bit more patience and confidence in our own abilities, everything would be so much better. Scratch that. Fuck this game.